Right, we are just about to get started. Just forgot to do some of my last little bit of stuff to get set up. Let's jump into the daily show setup. Gotta change my name of the day. We are at winstreak 3, I believe. Let me just jump in and check. Ooh, 4. Wow, we're doing better than I thought. Okay. So we are at winstreak 4. And the name of the day is Big Buddy. You can also call me Nate. Oh, that's way too many D's. We'll leave it. You can call me Nate, you can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And welcome to the Monster Train Daily Show. We'll do a standard setup here. Daily challenge with hopefully real in-depth decision-making discussion. Yesterday's went south pretty quick. And I want to start talking through for two reasons. One, for my own benefit to clarify the decisions I should be making. Yesterday was an obvious fail there with I took a volatile gauge and it pretty much screwed our run. So let's do a little bit smarter decision making and verbalized decision making. And then we'll get back into the Covenant 25. Yesterday actually went much better. Got us up to 4 wins in a row with random. Although there was one that was not random. That's right. I'm not doing random. I'm switching through, going through all the combinations. So it's not true random. It is based on specific combinations I need to close out to get all of the crowns. But yeah, we'll jump back into that. Hopefully continue to increase our win streak to a much more impressive than 4 by the end. But let's jump into it. So we have a standard setup here. Let's get into the daily challenge first and see what we have. Melting Remnant, and it's with Little Fade and Umbra. Okay. We have cards that are pre-upgraded that are coming in reward packs. So we have a little bit less flexibility, but we also could save quite a bit of coins getting through the run. Pain Train, that's always fun. So Pain Train means we need to play around permanent spikes, which might, depending on which Little Fade we end up going with, that might actually be okay. And then One Track Mind, so we don't get flexibility in where we go. We have to just follow the same path. Looking at scores, we see one high score with a long time, one high score with a shorter time, but a lot of them in the high 40,000s. None of my friends have played it, but yeah, so we need to think about how we can organize the deck to get early kills. Now, there are a lot of different, well, I would say there's 2 primary Little Fade options to get you there. But let's see what we end up with in the daily challenge. But we should also be thinking about how are we building a deck that's going to kill Seraph or kill, in this case, Fel before Relentless. So we have Dripfall, Immortal Trade, and Remnant Host. I think of those, Immortal Trade's going to be the most difficult to take advantage of unless we get some really good Gorgers or some units that need to survive off of it. Because Little Fade isn't really that great with Immortal Trade. We're not really trying to keep Little Fade alive, more like kill and reform over and over again. Resin Block is certainly good with reform orientation. Reform-oriented decks, which Little Fade's decks tend to be that way. Hard to not go with Little Icarus. It's such a strong build path, especially with the Resin Block. Eternal Flame is also really good. This makes this now plus 30 damage instead of plus 20 damage. The biggest problem with Eternal Flame is the Ember cost. And you have this weird, what's the word for it? Contention between, you want to be able to kill off Little Fade, but if Little Fade dies, Little Fade doesn't do any damage, and so units can often kill Little Fade and then go onto the later floors, because the health total doesn't really get that high. So you still want Little Fade to keep dying, but with the health total not getting so high, at the end it becomes dangerous to use Little Fade to try to kill the bosses. Maxing out, let's see, if we say we let Little Fade die 3 times, then we max out at plus 60, plus 15. Well, I guess it would be an extra 10, so plus 90 plus 10, or plus 90 plus 15. So you'd have a 95-16 unit. You still need something to tank for it. Whereas Little Fade here increases with 5 and 5 and has spikes. Because every time Little Fade dies, it comes back with Reform adding plus 5 health, plus 5 damage. It's a little bit of a weird one. I think Little Fade Icarus has been, at least in my experience, more consistent than Eternal Flame. Extra spikes. Well, at least the front unit's not going to hurt us at all because it's a 0 damage tank. Back unit will kill itself on Little Fade, which is always good. We can get Shade Splitters up here. Having 2 primitive molds in the opening hand is not really what you want. Let's put you up here for later. So, you dying, and then coming back with drafts is going to do a solid 30 damage. Not bad at all. You can get an energy out of this. What are we going to get? We're going to get 1 primitive mold. That might be either Little Fade or the Remnant Host, which is a little bit concerning, but we will see. It is the Remnant Host. The nice thing about Remnant Host is that Remnant Host kills this guy, almost. Play you here. Play you here. I think we need to drip fall you down. So now you're dying. You're getting hurt. You're doing what you were doing before, basically. Let's see what we get back. Bounty, or a train steward, not really particularly good. Get you in there. You in there. Really need Little Fade. Well, I wonder. Okay, that only added a little bit of damage. We should be able to kill him in the top floor, though. Any unit will kill him. Except for one that only has 1 damage. Oh, it is... Oh, yeah, because we don't have... that's right. I forgot that we don't have... Okay, hold on. We're actually going to redo this one. I think... How do we do this without... We need to make sure that other units are not dying. That was the big mistake, because if we had been able to bring back Little Fade earlier, we would have been able to do a lot better. We need Little Fade for the spikes damage, and also because we need him to grow. So playing that Remnant Host on the bottom was a pretty big mistake for us. Let's assume we're going to do, like we did last time, put units up here. Dripfall does not matter. We actually want him to hit us to kill him. So let me put the Remnant Host up here. Or even here is fine. Get more stats on that Train Steward. Now we guarantee we bring back Little Fade. The front unit is now dying. We can bring this guy down. Stack 2 of them down here. And Little Fade is dying due to the burnout. So we can fit 2 Train Stewards, and then Little Fade can get down to the bottom. And then we need to see if Little Fade by himself does enough damage. Not entirely. If we Dripfall him now, you do 4. Is my link in Discord broken? You're right. Thanks for the tip. I forgot the .tv part of Twitch. Thanks, Rob Spogglesworth, and welcome to the stream. I think just Dripfalling. I think Dripfalling him does an extra 39 damage to him. 'Cause he hits 1, 2. Yeah, I think this does an extra 39 damage, and does not change how many times these guys get hit. But that almost kills him by itself. Big issue right now is you're going to do a lot of damage. But I think we have to accept that. We try to go for a lower floor kill. Well, you're going to do 8 damage. And Little Icarus, please. Little Fade. No Little Fade. That's fine. Get you in there, and then you're dead. Cool. But we got quite a few kills, I think. Yeah, we're already at 7 spikes and 11 damage. That's pretty good. A large stone drag to start. Or large stone draft, sorry, to start. Is very interesting. Having a holdover Dripfall, though, is also very interesting. Eternal Stone, Space Stone. Double stack? No, none of this. Well, I think the idea would be... Oh yeah, we don't get to pick our spots. Spikes on a Paraffin Enforcer. Quick on Legion of Wax. Should have looked at what the upgrades are, but Quick on Legion of Wax is not awful, and you can fit a Little Fade on the same floor as Legion of Wax. And it's a great one to reform. This is interesting. Because once it dies, it comes back as an 18. With a, yeah, as an 18 by 2. So we put Little Fade with Legion of Wax. The only issue with Legion of Wax is being quick, is that it's quick, which means that it will steal kills, gosh, words are hard, from Little Fade. In this case, not. But in other cases, it would have. So you're killing the backliner, you're killing the frontliner. Yeah, yeah. When it dies, the next ones immediately attack. It's very strange, but it works, and I'm not going to be upset about it. Oh wait, no. Little Fade did not get the kill actually. But now Little Fade can get. Nope, still can't. But everything's dying, which is interesting. I could put Little Fade in the second position. But I think they're killing it before they even attack. So we just put you up here. Get the kill. Toss you up here as well. Toss you up there. Not exactly the setup what we want here. Put you guys like this. We can toss you both down here. So now what we want is Little Fade. This would be the Legion of Wax, and the question is Legion of Wax better in this situation? Legion of Wax would be a 23 by 2. So you'd kill the front unit, then die, then do half of that, so about 12 times 2 times 2. So it'd be basically the same amount of damage again. 46 damage onto the boss. Plus another, yeah. Well, wait, no, it's actually not. Oh, because when it dies, it increases its damage. Yeah, exactly. So, like, if I put this down, because of the Burnout 1, they were literally all, or probably more because of the spikes, they will just die immediately. Well, I don't know. 3 spikes is not really a lot. What is Little Fade doing here? Little Fade is not able to really get a kill. I really wish this guy wasn't here, because then I could play both. But let's see. 139. Drop you down there. And I think you'll get the kill. 5, 10. Let's see. You're going to kill the front one. 5, 10, 15, 58. Super close. We could do 3 damage to you. We can. We can do 3 damage by drip falling the backliner. And now Little Fade's getting the kill. Cool. Permafrost Molded is excellent. And then we can hold on to it until we need it. Holdover Perils of Production is also excellent. And... I don't really want a Gorger, to be honest, but a Large Stone Crucible Warden is not bad. I think we have already too much... Because the whole thing with Legion of Wax right now is that we're going to reform him a whole bunch and basically fill up all of our floors with Legion of Waxes. That's one way to get the kill, is and continue to rage Legion of Wax. It only applies upgrades and stat changes. It doesn't quite. It doesn't. It only applies the upgrades and stats. It does not apply. Does not apply the buffs. Gotta think about that. What do we got here? Extra burnout on a Lady of the House, also not bad. Again, I did not look at upgrades first. That was a mistake. Harvest gaining 5 coins, and we can get him on the same floor as a Legion of Wax pretty easily. Is also not bad, actually. Kind of like that. Make him even larger, the largest tycoon. kind of like it. Let's try it. Now we're more having fun than trying to win, I think. Let's remove some train stewards. At least one. And let's see what we get from the concealed caverns. Since we're not playing against Seraph the Temperate, I think none of these are going to be particularly good for us. One thing about weathered cold stones that actually is quite interesting. So the scoring in Monster Train at the end, when you're calculating the damage you took, it's actually based on your net damage loss, not on your real damage loss. So if you take damage and then you heal that damage during the same battle, you actually don't lose any points, as long as you heal up to or above where you started at the beginning of the battle. So it is a way you can mitigate score loss, but I think the impact on your deck is too much. Although if you were playing something like a Dante-based deck, then getting the cold stones could actually be really good. All right. You are... how do I want to do this? With one spike, there's a good chance... if I put Little Fade at the back, you don't... I thought the same thing. Do you gain points? You actually don't. So it only considers net loss. It doesn't consider net gain, unfortunately. But now we're killing everything, and Little Fade gets another kill, which is always good. We do not want to muddy the pool too much with unit deaths. Although if we Immortal Trade... No, it's not worth it. Let's just put you here. So now we have 2 units we can bring back that are both good. We'll put Little Fade now in the front. But actually, do we want to do that? Yes, I think. Wow, 111 damage. That's pretty good. And then I think they're almost all dying. Let's strip fall you down as well. And toss you in there. Okay. So we can bring back both of them again. We start by drip falling you. Toss you in there. Bring back Little Fade. Toss him in there. And now we have a holdover Perils of Production. Let's start using it on probably you. And Shadow Eater somewhere. So you're killing everything that seems really... You're dying from burnout, though. That means you're not probably killing something, because that's... Yeah, you're killing that, you're killing that. So let's drip fall. You can burn out here, where you're giving him extra coins. You're still killing everything, which is good. Let's bring back another Legion of Wax. We want it to die. Huh. How do we get it to die? I guess we don't stress about it right now. We don't want it to get damage shields for certain. You down there. Toss you up there. So this is a good time to drip fall this Legion of Wax. We can put a Remnant Host up top. Although now, ooh, now it's going to be muddying up the pool a little bit more than we want. You're all dying and killing everything. That's good. Oh, my mistake. Where am I putting you? I guess I'm putting you here, but then you're just sticking around. Okay. How are we doing? We're killing him. We're killing Talos. Or her. We're killing Talos off the first hit. Put you in there. Okay. Let's trip fall you down. That seemed pretty good. Furnace Tap is not great here because the multi-strike is considered a buff. Better is Intent on Death. Then we get massive amounts of Legion of Wax onto one floor. And they are pretty strong. I also don't know if Intent on Death... I think Intent on Death does not trigger Resin Block, but I'm not positive. More space, or I think it's more draw. And I want to duplicate the Perils of Production, so we have 6 Ember per turn. That will help us play out all of our cards, since some of them are a little bit more expensive. I mean, we have 2 holdovers that are pretty expensive. So being able to have 6 per turn is pretty good. I'm not certain yet, Rob Bogglesworth, whether this will get the flying kill. Could. Certainly could get the flying kill, but it's kind of hard to say. We'll have to see how it goes for the rest of the run. It depends on how many spikes we get onto Little Fade, what artifacts we get. If we can get certain artifacts, then it becomes much easier. The Intent on Death on the Legion of Wax certainly helps, especially now that it's quick. So I don't know. There's a lot of different factors at play, and I'm not 100% certain how they all come together here. So what we want is Wickless Tycoon on the bottom with Little Fade. You're just going to have to go with a death here because we can't get both rolling right now. Remnant Host should do the trick here. Although if we put you on the bottom, it's actually much better. And then we toss you down like that, which does break your resolve trigger. Even getting, if we could get a Paraffin Thug on this same floor, that would also improve the damage on the Legion of Wax. But I don't know if we're going to be able to manage that with the setup we have so far. Let's bring back Little Fade, and then unfortunately Little Fade cannot get the kill here yet. But it will be dying, so that's a thing. We need to get rid of these Train Stewards. These are just not going... The lack of Train Stewards is not great. Okay, so there's our Molded and our Perils of Productions. 15. You are now killing the front unit and living. You're dying, which is always good. If we give you more rage, I don't think it improves things that much. We do want you to die so that we can bring back a better one. But I kind of want to bring the Legion of Wax down, and then we'll find another way to kill this guy. Maybe with a Remnant Host. We did not get a Remnant Host. And this is actually becoming a real problem now. We can increase your rage to at least get more damage out. What is available here? It is the Remnant Host. So this will kill you, which is good news. We're killing a lot of them there. Okay, now we have a legion, or now we have a train steward in our pool, which is not particularly great. We can bring both of them down. $19 is certainly not enough. I think we do that with the hope that we can actually kill the boss. We'll see. Get both of you down there. We will have. Okay, wow, we're actually killing him. Let's do extra rage onto you. Bring back hopefully Little Fade. We got Little Fade. Drip fall him down. We can give you Immortal Trade. And oh, you know what? We probably should have just tried to get the kills with Little Fade up here. That was a mistake, but it's okay. Bring this guy down too. We got a lot of coins there. This wickless tycoon is real strong. I do not want better train stewards. I want to get rid of my train stewards. Crushing Demise. Voterberry is not bad. But I wonder if we're muddying the deck too much at this point. It's hard to fit everything. I think we skip. A large stone remnant host. Oh man. Ember Cache? We don't really have a way to we don't have a way to spend our Ember once we get that much. Maybe having 6 was too much, but certainly having more than 6 is overkill. Let's minus the cost on Intent on Death. We have nothing that does damage. Let's reroll. Double stack. So there's a little bit of a weird thing. Double stack on Dripfall is good for enemies. It's awful for us. I think let's make the holdover Dripfall free. And we leave it at that for now. Let's see what we can get from the Concealed Caverns. Purge a card, gain a card. Well, that's definitely a Purge a Train Steward. Let's see what we get in return. I think a Melting Remnant card is going to suit us better. That is interesting. Remove all debuffs and burnout effects. Actually want Permafrost on that. It's really good for the Relentless when you put it on Little Fade. Because Little Fade will have burnout, and then you can put it in the back, because we drip fall it down. You can also remove the days when you drip fall a unit down. So maybe holdover is even better. You drip fall, and then you remove the days, and then it can attack immediately. Alright, so we go you up front. Yes. You're going to get the front kill. You're going to do some damage. We can play you here. Let's start increasing your damage. And since we are increasing your damage, we might as well do Immortal Trade as well. That's not going to make any difference, but we're going to use it anyway. There is the Legion of Wax. We can Primitive Mold to bring back Little Fade again. Now this time I think we want Little Fade in the back. Damage. Huh. You know, let's put Little Fade up here. We get a kill. Get you there. Because you gain more. No, you're just not dying. That's the problem. If we drip fall you, is it better? Because then you would die and kill him. Okay. I guess that makes sense because it dies, it gets 18 or 14. The fact that Intent on Death works on the death of the Legion of Wax is incredibly fascinating to me. Alright, we can get both back. We can fit you outright. You're killing him, and then you're killing the backs. Or I think you're killing the Quill Marksman, is my guess. Because they're dying and then splitting. Let's... I can't say I'm 100% sure how that all worked out, but I think it's fine. However it was, it worked out. You're killing everything, that's good news. If we drip fall one of them down and then Intent on Death it, we can probably get some kills out of this as well. Let's put a Shade Splitter down there first. It's actually better that he dies, then we get coins out of him. The question is, are we going to do enough damage up here? I think we still are. Okay, we're not quite killing this guy. Let's Intent on Death. Now we're doing some damage. We could toss him down as well. Okay. Well, not having any of my units ready. We are going to get a molded. We are going to have a drip fall, so we will be able to bring down a Legion of Wax to get the kill, but it's definitely not the ideal setup here. You guys are much easier to kill. Intent on Death on anything doesn't really matter right now. I guess we could get rid of a burnout on one of you. I do want to keep Intent on Death because we are going to specifically mold the, or going to use it specifically on the Legion of Wax is my guess. Because I don't believe... that Little Fade will do enough damage. So we bring you here. We drip fall you down. You're already dying, but let's make you die even more. And Immortal Trade. Really solid. And we get lots of coins. So will this get a flying kill? I have no idea. Honestly, I really don't know. But it does seem like it has a lot of potential. I don't think we need capacity because we mostly manipulate it through the drip falls. Okay, and we actually get unit upgrades for the first time and an extra slot. Now if we can get large stone. Okay. Now Legion of Wax is pretty good. Let's upgrade you like this. And I guess we can give you more health too now that you have burnout, just to block damage. Endless on it is so much better than getting it reformed. And let's get rid of the 2 train stewards. I'd also like to get rid of the Shade Splitters, but this is fine. Okay. So now we put Legion of Wax on a separate floor, and we can use the Intent on Death to stack up that floor that will do a lot of damage, because you think when you use Intent on Death, it triggers the resin block on the created ones. And we already have it, actually, which is pretty nuts. You will kill one of them. And you will do a lot of damage to the front unit. Let's use this on something so that we have it for the next turn. So like right here, we do Legion of Wax. I think we have to do the Intent on Death, although I do get sad about not being able to reform right now. Yeah, they're even doing more damage than Legion of Wax was. And that's going to scale pretty well. Get you in there. Okay. Now you guys are dying. I think we can Intent on Death again. So this is kind of weird. But let's get creative. We certainly want you 2, 4. We want you right. Crap. We can't get you in there. What about here? You're killing the back unit, and you're doing quite a lot of damage to the clipped reflector. So here's my weird thought. What if we do... You guys are killing them pretty easily. We can get the remnant host in there as well. And then let's dripfall you. And Intent on Death you down here. And Perils of Production. Use fine. We can let you stick. No, actually, we want you to die because then you come back stronger. But we can't fit you anywhere now. Let's remove your burnout. Then let's continue to stack up here. If we Intent on Death you again, now you get 2 little ones that do quite a bit of damage. We could even dripfall you down. And dripfall you down. Give you Immortal Trade. Then, what do we want to do here? I think we just scale you up. If we bring one of them down, we can fit Little Fade. Who will kill the front unit, or the back unit. We can Intent on Death you. Nothing else to bring back yet. Okay, so let's continue to stack you with more rage. We can increase your damage once again. Kind of feel like putting you down there and then removing your daze. One, two, three, four, five. Is 2 more of them enough? Oh, we're already at the 7-unit limit. Yeah, we could only fit one more. That's fine. We're not gonna get the first kill, but we're gonna easily kill on the second, or on the bottom floor. How could we do this? What we need is a way to actually like kill off the Legion of Wax, because having it come back is really the trick. Although, I mean, this intent on death is kind of working. Yeah, none of this is very good. I think we skip. Ember's not a problem. Capacity is not really a problem. I think it's still a draw. And we play it more or less that way. We just, but how do we... maybe I should have put Burnout on it so that it's dying a lot. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Shade Splitter's going. That's going to help out our draws a lot. We could double stack these now to give you more rage, but I don't know if that's going to scale fast enough. Minusing the cost of a molded, or maybe it's the Wicked Blaze. Let's see what we can get from the Concealed Caverns. We already have full pyre health. Maybe this is okay now, because we can get up to 6 Ember cost, which is a pretty big little fade, and then we don't have to reform him. And Intent on Death. We can Intent on Death him to scale him up. Damn, if we had had him 3 Eternal Flame, we could scale him with Intent on Death, and that's how you would get the early kill. I think that's how you can do it. Actually want to really try that now. We may end up redoing part of this daily challenge just to see how that works. Yeah, this should be fine. We can kill at least one of them with the spikes. Ideally we get a Legion of Wax in our opening hand. Yeah. So you kill all of them. You kill 2 of them. You kill 1. We can also put you in there. Are you going to die? Is the question. Not quite, but another one dies, and that's pretty important. Excuse me. Dripfall one of you down. Seems okay. Okay. They both come right back. So 1, 2, 3. We have nothing to molded. We're gonna take 10 damage. No, 11 because of the spikes. That's when it would have been really good to be able to reform. I actually want him to die. So we will Intent on Death instead, the Little Fade. Because then we can reform, and he's going to be insane once he's reformed. It does mean we need to make space for him. You know what? Let's do it like this, because we know we're going to be putting the Legion of Wax on this middle floor, because you will not fit on the top. So we do it like that. Remnant Host cannot currently fit anywhere. So we perils, bring back the Legion of Wax with this. We can already intent on death it as well. Now everything's dying. We can even drop you down, and you're probably also taking a lot of damage. You know what? I feel like I think trip falling him down is actually right. We don't kill the back one yet, but we are going to have the intent on death for next turn. Ooh. You're in a tough spot. How do I want to do this? I think we drip fall you down. Let's remove burnout from the back unit. Rage it up. Use intent on death on our champion again. Give you a mortal trade. And drip fall you down. We cannot currently fit the other Legion of Wax. Although now we could have, if we'd been smart. You are dying. You are killing our little Fade, though. If we give you more Immortal Trade, do you live longer? You don't yet. Let's increase your capacity there. We can drip fall you. Can intent on death you. That's fine. We're killing the boss. We shouldn't stress. Oh, if we had just strip falled him, that would have made the difference. Skip. Forever Consumed is a way to get rid of all of our Ember, and does quite a bit of damage to a unit. So I don't know. I don't know if we can get the flying kill. I think playing Eternal Flame with the intent on death was the way to do it. Because then he scales up like insanely high. I think it's plus like 80 damage or plus 80 damage and plus 20 health each time. It's like nuts. We don't need that on you. I guess we just give you more health. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I want to try to keep as much as we can for our score. Excuse me. Mold Braces is pretty good. I think we just go. I think we just go for it. Add 1,000 to our score. And I have no idea whether we are going to get any kind of flying kill here. It will certainly be interesting. I want to use the drip fall, but I don't want... You know what? If I double drip fall, we hit you for 44 instead. Then we can remove your burnout. Should have done that before. Not really the ideal setup here, but assuming that we get an early kill, it shouldn't matter. Let's keep growing you. Um... Let's scale you up, I guess. Yeah, probably. Makes more sense. Let's trip fall you. Now you're taking much less damage. We can give you Immortal Trade. And that's good. Perils of Production, Perils of Production. Put out Little Fate again. You not dying is a strange thing. If we drip fall him, he does die, but then this guy survives. Alright, well let's keep stacking that on you, I guess. Taking 48, and then let's hit you for 48. Okay, now you're dying. That's really good news. Let's continue to scale you. And then we can blast you for a lot. Which seems okay. Cool. Okay, so now we have a 4-cost Little Fade. We're going to put him in the back. We want to bring back now Legion of Wax. We're going to keep scaling him, I think. Intent on Death here does not make sense. We want to wait until we can remove the burnout. How you doing? Seems okay. I guess we just keep using it up here for now to get more damage out. We can remove your Ember Drain. We might as well do that. Yeah. I kind of feel like drip falling you down means that you're going to die, the other things are going to die from burnout, which means that next turn we can already bring back the Legion of Wax once again. Which is kind of what we want to be able to do. Continue to scale you up. Do another split here. And the reason I'm stacking this all on Little Fade is that later on I can... Okay, now we're at the... Okay, so we're going to try to go for a bottom kill. How are we doing? Not great yet, but we haven't put our... Wait, where's our drip fall? Did we not play our drip fall? Well, that's certainly not going to help things. How did we not play our drip fall there? That was pretty stupid. We can Intent on Death again. We can blast this guy. Right now we're at exactly his health total almost. This is going to add actually a lot of damage. 700 damage. Second floor kill. It's not great, but I really want to avoid retrying fights again. Yeah, you're in trouble. In fact, we can do something like drip ball, drip ball, drip ball, and get the whole squad down there. But 43,000, I think. 44,000, okay, with the extra 1,000 coins we got. So not really great. I think we're in the top 50 maybe. But I really think the winner was going all in on the Eternal Flame. Let's see how others did it. Okay, so we're barely in the top 50. Let's see how this guy did it. You could do Votivary and then try to get an infinite combo with Votivary, but I think that's not it. It's Legion of Wax, quick multi-strike, burnout, quick multi-strike, strength stone. I think having 2 of them is very strange. +1 for every blight card in your deck. He did do yeah, so it's +120 +5. Yeah, so he gets out of control with Intent on Death. Holdover -1. Huh. I think getting burnout on it actually is the answer. You get multi-strike and then plus burnout, and you can just play it over and over and over again. I want to try a quick redo. Now that we know what's coming, let's see if we can't get a much higher score here. Definitely take Resin Block. Now we go for Eternal Flame, which also helps with our early game because you don't have to wait for the reform, and you can use the reform on the Remnant. What's it called? The Remnant Host instead, which is pretty good. So you die basically immediately. We could drip fall you to do some damage and then you still die. Something like that. So 1. 2. Killing him, which is good. And then you down here, doing 30 damage to you. Also seems pretty good. Let's get something like that going. Okay. You're doing just fine here. We want you at the bottom. Remnant Host can go here again to kill both of them. We can Immortal Trade. And I think it's Train Steward. And now we're hoping that we can get the Remnant Host back once again. We can, and that should be the kill easily. Oh, we already have the kill easily, but let's make it even easier. Cool, so that's the perfect first fight. Molten Encasement? Is that better? It certainly works well with intent on death, but we're gonna only have... Maybe we need to have multiple intents on death, and then we can scale up both the Legion of Wax and the... oh, we don't actually want to use it on the Legion of Wax. We want the Legion of Wax to get reformed over and over again. We just use it on Little Fade multiple times. The problem with Little Fade is that Little Fade currently does not do AoE. But that's what the Legion of Wax is for, is to clear out the backliners. I kind of like this on the same floor as Little Fade. I also like Space Prism a lot. Because then eventually you can fit the Legion of Wax on the same floor as the Little Fade and the Stealth Totem, or Stealth Tomb. This is where we get Legion of Wax. And then that's got to be better than the Paraffin Enforcer. It already has Quick. This was, I believe, Multi-Strike. Yeah, I'm redoing it. I'm going to try... going in a slightly different direction here. I think I'm okay just giving you generic stats. We want the Endless on the Host, I think. Although Endless on... No, I think it's Endless on the Molten Encasement. But the Remnant Host is free. Let's give you stats. Make the Remnant Host free. I want to see if we can get a 50,000 score with the setup. I think it was possible. We just went in the wrong direction, and this is what I'm testing to see if we can get the 50,000 score if we play it more correct. So we still want you up front to... I want to do something like that. Toss you up there. Okay. We want you to die. And then let's strip fall you down. And now everything's dying. That's really good news. Okay, so we can put the Remnant Host here for now. With the Shade Splitter. Do some damage. Okay. Put you in the back. Get the Molten Encasement out there. And I think that should do it. Not even close. What if we get Immortal Trait on you? Does not do anything. Why? Is it too much damage all at once? Maybe that's it. If we fit a Train Steward in there, so you're dying to the spikes. Oh, because you're gonna lose your lifesteal before they actually start hitting you. Getting a Train Steward in there, it's probably gonna die to the spikes early. What if we drip fall you down? We can go like this. We can go 1, 2, 3. And then you should be enough to kill him. You only need to do 1 hit. Cool. Okay, so second floor kill and the second boss is fine. Having a permanent molded, I think is pretty good. Does that make more sense? The permafrosted molded is good though, because then we can just play it whenever we need it, and then getting the holdover perils of production is pretty mandatory. We skip here. We don't take any more units. We keep it like this, and what we want now is, I think it's the I think it's burnout onto our... It's not the large stone. Because we want it to die and then come back and then come back and then come back. We did not get burnout. Or endless. It's fine, we'll get that for now, and then we'll get endless later. Skip. So he got the dead weights +1 for every unit in our deck. I feel like that's not very good. I don't know why. I don't know why he took that. The guy that got first place. After Talos is when we get the Intent on Death, and then we can really start scaling up the champion. So we play it just like before. Although we could have put you in the back. That might have been better. It's interesting. We can have him heal himself, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Him not dying is a little bit irritating. Talking about the Legion of Wax. The Legion of Wax not dying is a little bit irritating. Let's power you up. Let's put you in here. Now you're killing the front unit. We put you at the back. We're putting some damage on the back unit, although we're not killing it. We can get you in here just to have you also die. Okay. Now we can bring back both of them. Especially the Legion of Wax is who we want to bring back. Get you up there. You kill them and then immediately die. We can continue to add damage onto you, probably. Okay, that seemed okay. Although we can't fit the Legion of Wax right now, which is annoying. We can fit the other things, though. A Train Steward. That immediately dies. Okay, okay. Now we can fit the Legion of Wax as soon as it gets back in our hand. And let's Space Prism to increase the space here. Get you in... You're doing 200 damage to him. That's crazy. We really need to get a Legion of Wax in the next hand, or we're in trouble. Do more damage. Keeping that one alive was really bad, but we're killing him. Killing her. Cool. So now we get the Intent on Death, which is really, really valuable. We skip here, and it's gotta be draw. We trim out our deck. We only need one molded consistently. And it's got to be duplicating the Intent on Death. It's got to be the best thing. Although, having 2 Perils of Production is really good too. No, it's Intent on Death. Scale you up even more. Because you got to think with 2 intent on deaths, he's already 125 by 11 unit, which is just absolutely nuts. And then the Legion of Wax is tanking and cleanup. So now we actually want you in the... I guess we can have you die once intentionally, but does that make more sense? So do it like that, you die once. Now you're dying. We should be able to draw one of our reforms next time. Do it on you. We get immediately 2 drafts, but I think they die right away. Whereas with you, we get more... We do want to keep it, though. Let's just do it on you for now. Increase the space up here. And we're really hoping that we get any type of reform. We did. That's fantastic. Let's get this on you. Reform Legion of Wax, who's now killing one of them. We can drip fall the other. Let's intent on death. And yeah. How are we doing? Not particularly great, but that's before we bring back the other Legion of Wax. And now, well, not everything's dying, but they're certainly not happy. Let's keep growing you. And giving you a mortal trade. Yeah, it's really, really, really strong. I think you're right, Anton. I think we just keep scaling this guy forever. Seems pretty good. They're all dying. You're not dying. That's fine. Give you another set of stats. And... good luck, Train Steward. We're all counting on you. All right. How you doing? You're getting pretty wrecked, which was not really a surprise. And once we get Intent on Death, the cost lower, we will also be able to play 2 of them and be able to play other cards. We don't want Train Steward upgrades. We don't need Crushing Demise. And Ember Cash could be useful, though. I'm okay with taking Ember Cash. Oh, we could have also taken Engine Upgrade. Because that's just a permanent... No, we don't want Engine Upgrade because we don't want Generated Ember. We want... yeah, that's right. We want Ember later on. So we want Intent on Death to be cheaper. Reroll. We want Intent on Death to be cheaper. We don't need double stack on anything. We can remove Train Stewards. Let's remove 3 of them. I think this is the Persian gain. Yep. So we purge a Train Steward. We gain... last time we got a Melting Remnant card, it was the... what was it? I think it was the Reform plus 10. Let's see what the rare Umbra card is. Interesting. There might be a case for it, because we are going to get Perils of Production, And then we can duplicate it, then we can play out whatever else is in our hand. Or, sorry, we're going to get Perils of Production, then we can double from the Perils of Production, and then we can play out the rest of our hand. Yeah, starting with an Intent on Death in your opening hand is really good if we manage it. We did not, but it's fine. We can start like this. It's actually pretty good. This means that he's going to die right away, and we can immediately bring him back on the second floor. We're already going to bring back the champion. Okay, so how are we doing this? We're doing 1, 2. Perils onto one of you. Bring back the Legion of Wax on the top floor. Space Prism on the bottom. Fall you back down. There we go. We can bring back Legion of Wax again on this floor. We can, let's see. Well, that didn't make sense. We should have put that on the bottom. That was my mistake. I think we are killing almost everything. Let's strip fall. Let's strip. Sorry. Let's. You know, let's Intent on Death. Intent on Death. Perils of Production. Intent on Death. Let's bring you back down. Yeah, now everything's dying. That's really good. Frozen Ember. Intent on Death. 2 times. Yeah, he just gets nuts. That's how you can kill. Because you're going to put him on... We'll start with the next one. But you put him on the top floor, and Legion of Wax cleans up everything, and then he just hits for like an insane amount of damage. Yeah. Seems good. Alright. Let's see what we get. This is the Wicked Blaze. I don't think we need Wicked Blaze. We also don't need Memories of the Melted. Memento Mori is interesting. It's only a 1 time and then it's gone though. I think we don't take it. Crucible Extension as well. I think better would be just to minus the cost of our Space Prism. So we can fit multiple things on that floor with a Legion of Wax and the Little Fade. We get to upgrade units here. This is where we can get Burnout Upgrade onto the... Oh, that's right. We have to buy the thing first. Or get this first. And then we can add Burnout onto Legion of Wax, which is fantastic. The best Molten Encasement you've ever seen. Let's reroll. Endless on... Yeah, Molten Encasement. Add Burnout onto you so that you die. Not 100% convinced. Let's just keep going. So now we're going to switch it up. We're going to put Little Fade on the top floor. And we're going to put Legion of Wax on the lower floors to try to kill everything and then have a completely open floor for us to just bash Fel in the face with a Little Fade. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have Little Fade die, just like straight up. We're going to put you down. Let's Kindle first. Put you down. Intent on Death, so that everything is dying. And then, yeah. Put you up here for later. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to put Little Fade in the middle. Use Intent on Death. We can toss a Remnant Host up here just for fun. And then we want to increase the space here. Oh, no. We want the primitive mold. We can fit a Legion of Wax right here. Okay, now we should be able to double, or at least one intent on death. And the reason why we want in the middle floor is so that then later we can drip, fall, fell down to do a lot more damage. Stack you up, play this out. I think we're good here. Now we'll be able to molded the Legion of Wax once again. Play Perils. Intent on death, intent on death. Get the Legion of Wax out. There we go. You not dying is kind of an issue. But it's not awful. Let's just toss you in there, I guess. Okay. So how do we maximize damage here? Certainly putting you in there. And then I think that's adding 423 damage. This adds another same amount of damage. No, this will add 128 damage versus 60. But then it goes away. We go like this. And let you do your thing. Put you in there as well. So all we have to do is be able to drip fall him down. Drip fall her down. Drip fall, please. Gosh dang it. You know, we might be able to kill Fell on the bottom floor, even if... Let's see... Because we're going to have... we can intent on death twice. That might be enough. We'll have to see. None of this really matters. How we doing? Increase. If we duplicate you, 286. If we do it again, 474. It's not quite enough. Dang it. Let's try it again. Let's try this battle again. I think we can do this with easily get an early kill. We just have to play it correctly. And what does correctly mean in this case? Would be great if Little Fade could actually survive the first hit, I think. Let you just burn out. I don't think we need to do that yet. I think we can scale you now. Intent on death. Keeps you alive. Shade Splitter. Gives us extra Ember next turn. Okay. Then we bring back Legion of Wax. Put it up on top, I think. And intent on death. Get you in here. That's all okay. Start stacking. Get intent on death. We have the molded for later. Can even toss you up here. And it seems okay. Now how are we doing? We're only hitting you with a little fade so far. $191. Hit on death. We need to do it once on Legion of Wax to make sure that you're actually hitting Fel. Bring Legion of Wax again. Give you Immortal Trade. You can even drop this guy down to do an extra big chunk of damage. And I think playing a 2-floor game is right, because then Fel will go immediately back up to the top floor after. And we stack up again. 1, 2. How are you guys doing? You're not quite killing everything yet. Let's strip fall you down. It's very likely then you go to the top floor. There we go. And we can kill you now. Excellent. 1, 2. And Immortal Trade. Cool. Alright, so that's how you get the early kill. Kind of a tough one, but ended up working out. And skip here. What do we want? Still think it's more draw. And we need to trim the deck. We have a lot of stuff still that we don't want in the deck. I think we get some more removal, though, if I remember the pathing right. Now, right here, we get removal. So we can get rid of 2 Shade Splitters, which are very, very bad. Let's make the Space Prism free. Reroll. Make the Molded free. And what do we get from the Concealed Caverns? Yeah, we can leave it. And we should be able to... Let me think. We have a Legion of Wax plus the... Yeah, now this is where you scale like insane. 120 per. It's 240 extra damage per turn. Okay, so Legion of Wax plus Little Fade. Should... Oh, actually, Legion of Wax by itself is enough. So let's try to keep Little Fade on the bottom. Something like that. Use you already. We can Shade Split. Put this down here. Seems okay. Okay. You guys are all dying, which is really good news. We can bring back Little Fade. We can keep the free molded. Let's put the Legion of Wax here. Kills everything there, which is also good news. We can start scaling you up. Wow, like already, it's really good. We are guaranteed to draw Perils of Production, so let's use Immortal Trade to keep you healthy. There we go. Now we can fit everything. So we start with Perils of Production, double, increase the space, get Legion of Wax, get Stealth, increase your damage, and that's it. Cool. Continue to scale. Bring back the remnant host. And keep giving you lifesteal. Okay. Welcome to the floor. Enjoy your stay. And we can kill him. Oh, almost in one hit with just the little fade. Cool. Yeah, it gets pretty nuts. Fatal melting? No, I don't think so. Forever consumed. I think we don't muddy the deck now. Just keep it very, very, very focused on our win condition. Endless on the remnant host. Getting burnout on it as well would be really good. We didn't get it. Purge you. Otherwise, we don't even really need the immortal trades. So you have to think the trade-off here. If we can get one extra turn early because of our draw, that's 900 points versus 400 coins. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. I think we just go for it as is. We play up on middle floor. Put Legion of Wax on the bottom floor. The first Legion of Wax that burns out on the bottom floor. We do need you to die though. You kill him. Like this. Oh, you know what? We should have played this first. There we go. My bad. Let's put... We can put Little Fade in now. In fact, we can put all of them up there. Is there any reason not to do that? Oh, that Immortal Trade might have been bad. We got Perils of Production though, so we're good. Let's reform. Intent on Death. And we want to keep a 2-floor setup here. We don't want to have any less than 2 or any more than 2 floors. And I think we're good. Double Intent on Death. They're all going to burn out, and then we can put a new one in. Timing's not perfect, for sure. Back to the top, please. There we go. Let's bring in Perils of Production. Bring back the Legion of Wax. Stack it up. Stack it up. Toss in the Remnant Host. And we can give you Immortal Trade. Assuming that it doesn't take 3 turns for Seraph to come back around, we'll kill Seraph on the next time it comes up to the top floor. Remnant Host. Drop one of them down. Go to the top, please. Go to the top. Okay, go to the top next time. Dang, all we needed was a way to bring him up. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. We just play on only one floor. We don't play on multiple floors. And then we wait until we have space. And then we bring in Legion of Wax, because otherwise we have the problem that Seraph will split between 2 different floors. But if we just stack onto the one and we can fit everything on there, then we're never going to have issues. Fit you in there. And increase and give you Immortal Trade. So like right now, we don't play it yet. We wait, we hold until... keep playing Molten Encasement. And yeah, we just hold. Go. We drip fall you down to give us more time. There we go. Now we can bring back the Legion of Wax, this time with Feeling. Increase the space again, so now we can fit both the Remnant Host and the Molten Encasement. Stack up even more. Give you Immortal Trade. Then you'll come back to the top. And how are we doing? We are not hitting you yet, but 1 Intent on Death on a... Oh, wait, actually we can drip fall stuff down. So, drip fall you down. Now you're taking 700 damage. We can double Intent on Death on you again. That floor is going to certainly be interesting. Let's split it up. And then Seraph will come back up and we'll kill Seraph on the next turn. Still not amazing, but trying to think how we could have done it better than that. We even took damage. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you know what? We just need to play middle floor. That's the only thing we need to do. Yeah. I think that's exactly right. I just thought the same thing, Mustachio. Just switch on the middle floor so that every time Seraph goes up, we can drop him back down. Then, the other thing we can do then is actually play Legion of Wax up top and drip vault it down too. So we get more Legions of Wax. And they're quick, so they're still going to hit before he does. Let's do just this up here. Do this. Play you there. So you die right away. Get you in there, get you in there. Increase the space, give you Immortal Trade. Yep. Okay, so then we do Perils of Production. Intent on Death. We can bring back Legion of Wax. Drip fall it down. We don't need to actually play you. We can just leave you out. Or we can play you up top for that when you play something on the top. Which you sometimes do. There you go. Then it's going to die, and then the only place it has to go is back to the middle floor again. Intent on Death. Intent on Death. Drip fall you back down. Give you more Immortal Trade. And how we doing? Still doing just fine. Barrels of Production. We molded Space Prism. Play you up front. Molded to bring back Legion of Wax up here. We drip fall. And we... Ooh. Hold on. I think we need one... That's going to be 4... No, you're going to die. They're going to die if we use it. one of these. Now you're doing damage to him. Another 700. So we only have to hit one more time. Go to the top, please. Curse you. Okay, let's do that. Do that. Give you more damage. Intent on death. Intent on death. Drip fall you down. And immortal trade. Immortal trade. Now we just need one drip fall. Of course, why would we get a drip fall? Drip fall, please. Drip fall, thank you. Bring you down, and you're dead. Okay. Oh! Almost got 50,000. But yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. Maybe the large stone on the Legion of Wax was better. It's hard to say. But that worked out okay. Cool. So now let's do some legit runs. Go back to our come to 25. Yeah, I thought I'd hit 52, but I think we needed one earlier kill on either Fel or Seraph. Okay, what are we on here in terms of combinations? Oh, duh! I can just look. I forgot that they added in the. You can see the rank, highest rank. Just kidding. They didn't add that. Let's go to the logbook and see which one we need next. I think it's Melting Remnant. Yeah, it's Melting Remnant. So with Melting Remnant, I actually really like the explosive one, the Shardtail Queen, where you detonate. Oh, crap. We didn't do that right. It's okay. We'll make it work. Interesting. Yeah, we can do better train stewards. I mean, in Parade's just really good. And then we combo it with the one that explodes them, I think is what I want to try to do. With Reform, you can get a lot of imps. Should be just fine, because we have the AoE imp. And then we have dregs to fit. Interestingly enough, we can actually play Shardtail Queen on the bottom if we want. It's a question of does that make actual sense? Maybe not. Let's do 1, 2. Play you in the middle floor. I actually kind of like you in the top floor, or here though. Let's play you. How are we doing? This is great. Really appreciate that. Let's put you there. We can drip fall you down, because you are pretty good on your own. Let's move you to the front and just toss you guys in there. Okay. How are we doing? We're almost killing you. That's pretty amazing, actually. Let's get you in the back. And toss you guys up here. And we're looking real good. Cool. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for a start. More imps is good. Only problem... Oh, wait a minute. Hidden Passage. I think it's still Welder Helper. And Molded. Thank you. Wickless Tycoon? It does seem a little bit greedy, but I feel like it's really good. We do Wickless Tycoon, Train Steward, and then 1 Imp. Do we have spells we need to focus on? Having a holdover on the molded is really strong. Let's see what we get in terms of unit upgrades first, though. Another Wickless Tycoon? That's probably too greedy. Lady of the Reformed? It's not really my favorite in this kind of setup. Plus 25 health on the Wickless Tycoon. Let's get quick onto a Train Steward. And on that same Train Steward, we'll add 10 damage. So it's a 40 damage quick. Without Seraph the Temperant, these Train Stewards are actually going to be pretty good. Should be fine. We'll take a little bit of damage, or we won't, depending on if we get the right imps to start. That's certainly interesting. Let's play... I think both of them up top with a Queen's Impling. Well, the problem is we're going to have so many... Yeah, I don't think we can do that. I think we have to do something like you guys here, and then drag up there with an armor. So we do 1, 2, blast ya. We're killing 2 of them now. If we put a drag, you're not gonna die. Actually, you'll kill 2 of them. There will be 3 in the top. There's a good chance we can kill 3 of them with an imp or several imps. One, 2, 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 1. Kills 1 of them. This is a really bad time for this molded. I think we might have killed ourselves, but let's see. Maybe we're okay with double Train Stewards. Or, yeah, we have 1. Put you up there. We're gonna get the other Train Stewards. It's pretty important. We can even drop this guy down, which gives us a lot of coins. We're gonna get a really good Train Steward soon. Let's wait. That was an extremely timely March of Shields. Cool. We've only taken 9 damage so far. Rage Imp is also very good. That's our scaling, if we can manage it. I don't think we want any of those. I kind of don't think we need to duplicate anything right now. Let's go with a trinket and health. Imsicle. Okay. We'll take it. Spike Driver Colony. This is getting really interesting. It's getting a little bit nuts, actually, but I think it could be really cool. I'm feeling more and more we're going to need capacity, because we're going to get so many units. Oh, this already helps. Boom! Get you in there. Okay. Hey, Pyre Chomper, welcome to the team. Let's do something like this. You know what? Let's actually give you your own armor. That's fine. Blast. Toss you up here. And Pyre Chomper. No, we, oh, you mean just in general? It's actually a good question. I'm not certain. Maybe. I don't know if they changed that. At least it wasn't mentioned in the patch notes that they did. Cool. One. Two. Definitely like you up here. Increase their damage. And that's it. Ooh boy. Molting Imp. This game. Alright, let's rage. We cannot play anything else. Yet. Let me think. Get you in there. We can also do that. And get that in there. How are we doing? Getting Welder Helper up here actually does quite a lot. Okay, it doesn't do that much, actually. What if we Drip Fall the Queen? She's doing 20 damage per hit. That's a lot of hits that she'll be able to get in. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you only taking 50 damage? I'm very confused. I guess they're killing this, and then this is killing that, and then he's hitting. I don't know. Seems very strange. Let's get this out here now, because it's free. We could also double Drip Fall the Train Steward. But I think we want to... I think we do that. That's adding 200 damage. If I had put one of them up front, it would have probably been even more. Let's make room for a potential Train Steward to be on this floor. And leave it like this for now. Actually, we can... Oh, you know what we can do? Get you here. Drip Fall you down. Oh, stunning the boss. That is an idea. Certainly an idea. Let's bring back something. Oh, definitely a rage. Is there any rage imps that are... Well, any of them will do. So first we want armor on you. Then we put in the rage imp up front to block a hit, and then you're dead. Okay, cool. We good. We good. Ugh. Gosh, I'm trying to get my shoulder to stretch. It's not wanting to stretch. Intent on Death is not good. I think we skip all of these. Dark Deal is not really that great because we end up getting rid of a damage shield on our Train Steward. Yeah, we don't have anything that takes advantage of Intent on Death right now, so we'll skip. Paraffin Thug, it's so much greed. I think we can't do it. Skip here. We also have a lot of units to upgrade. Let's get capacity. And what I want now is really hoping that we get the Explode Imps. And we want unit upgrades. Explode imps, please. Gosh dang it. I guess rally's okay. No, we'll get the fledgling imp, and then we'll do a light explode, hopefully. Remove. What do we even want to remove? Dregs? I guess dregs are pretty bad. What do we get? I'm okay with Lady of the House. She's a little bit better than Lady of the Reform. And we can then have something that we actually try to reform. We want quick on you. Add more burnout to Lady of the House. Add more health. Probably to the Wickless Tycoon. Reroll. Endless. On what kind of imp? A fledgling imp. Plus health. Those would be on par with train stewards. It's not really that great. And an extra one. I think this is fine. Give you 5 burnout. Cool. Are we okay with them dying now that they have quick? I think I'd really like them to have more damage before I start killing off the bugs, spike driver colonies. Very convenient. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so let's drip fall you down. Put this guy in front. Put you there as well. Lady of the House. Drip fall. And blast you. We are not killing very much because we trip-falled everything. But now we're killing everything. Put you down here. I think we have too much on this floor. Hold on. Fire chopper. We can get you down pretty low. Put another one in. You're the quick one. One. Two. Now you're taking some damage. And then let's rage and rage. So you're gonna take, we'll take one hit. But then these guys should be able to kill the next ones. And we want... Interesting. We want to rage again. No, let's just do this. Like that. Rage. Queen's Impling. They're still both dying. We could have fit another thing somewhere. But it's fine. Did the queen just die? Was I not paying attention? That's awkward. Let's get you up front. You have the most health. Let's get you some armor. Put a fledgling imp up here in the second position. Block a hit with you. How are we doing? Actually, just fine. Okay. Seems good. Let's just something that will die. so that we can get some more money. Cool. Okay. You remember Narninian? Or everyone from yesterday? Turns out Impalate's pretty good with this setup. Sacred Wicks? Bounty Stalker. We don't really have a consistent way of bringing it back, which is a problem. Let's go Sacred Wicks. It's a lot of imps we can reform. We just need to get. We need to have imps dying, so we need to have an imp only floor. Yeah, Impalate's gonna be pretty funny. Trinkets could be good, but I think let's get rid of dregs and get Impalate -1. Do we want to remove consume from Sacred Wicks? Probably not. Let's just do free Impalate. We don't need to increase its damage. I kind of like Molded having holdover. Maybe it's March of Shields, because then we can put any unit we want to the front, which is sometimes an issue. Although Impalate on holdover would be really good too. Question. What is the interaction? All right, for science. For science, we do it. I'm very curious. If we lose it, we lose it, but I have to know. I have to know for science whether it is actually purged or whether we keep the copy that we add. It's important. All right, how are we gonna do this? You need to go on the bottom. We play Pyre Chomper. Okay, we get you behind. We play Pyre Chomper to get another one. We Impalate to kill another one. And we put Shardtail Queen in the middle. Okay. So now we play Fledgling Imp. And we move you to the front. Put you here. Put you here with you. And we drip fall you down to eventually do damage and die. Okay. That is a big train steward. Let's put you up front. Let's get a rage imp. Let's put you up front. Ooh. That's pretty good. I'm actually okay with you going in front with, oh wow, you're still gonna die. We molded. Pyre Chomper. Who's gonna die right away? Oh, that was all like really bad actually. But you're gonna be able to kill. That's the important part. Okay, here's the science. We need you to go to the front. Give you armor. And then drop you down. Give you rage. Give us ember. And you can also get killed. Okay, so we do steal you up front, blast all of them, rage, hit you in the face. Okay. How are we doing? What if we add more armor? Now you are taking more damage. What if we put a fledgling imp up front? Now you're doing even more damage. Let's get you in here. Get you raged up. And you're gonna die from burnout. We did get one. But does it stay in our deck? That's the question. Does it stay in our deck or not? Well, certainly in our deck right now. We can bring back 2 random units. Are you kidding me? We actually got Lady of the House. Put you in the back. Most we can do is put armor onto a unit. It does not change anything. We probably should have done it up here. I don't know. I think we might just die. We'll have to see. Then we'll never know. We'll never know. Impalate just kills him. Okay. Do we keep the Spike Driver Colony? That's actually really good. Impish Scholar. Do we have anything that consumes? Just the Sacred Wicks. We don't really get tons of it. I guess we could scale Ember and then get a huge rage turn. Memento Mori is also very good. Because lots and lots and lots of things die. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we kept our... We kept it. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So now we just need to find a way to get more of them. We could duplicate it. I don't think we need more unit upgrades. No, I guess we could continue to upgrade our train stewards. But a relic and duplication and unstable vortex could be really good. I really want, you know what, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna duplicate Impalate. That Impalate was like nuts. Drag. And probably a Queen's Impling. Ooh, why, game? Why must you do this? It has to be the Rage. As much as I want to be able to get more money, we're gonna be fine on money. We're not going for score. We absolutely need to make sure that we're killing things. And that's the scaling we need, is extra damage on Rage. Okay, so you are fantastic to start with, although we didn't get our buddy. Get you here. Get you here. Blast ya. What are you, Daze? Yeah, that's fine. And then let's toss you actually up here. Oh boy. Okay, so we put Wickless Tycoon, Molting Imp. Let's go. Nothing to bring back. Let's put you here and rage you and then hit you for 165. How are we doing up here? Pretty good. We're gonna definitely Impalate up there again. Let's do the AoE, which is always a good thing. I'd love to be able to scale your damage, but we can't right now. Let's just get everybody raged. Then hit you with an impalate. I really want you up there, but I think the 75 damage, does that really matter? Let's just do that. Give you some armor. Okay, so we need you to have endless. That's pretty important. And then we need you to be at the front, so you don't put any garbage in our deck. We cannot fit any units because things are not dying. First world problems here. We can't kill our units. Now we're starting to kill some units. What are you? Days. That's really annoying. We can't play anything else. Let's just scale up your damage and armor. Like that. And we cannot afford to do that. Okay, so we should have... Yeah, we got it back because it was endless. We just need to do it one more time. And then we have 4 of them in our deck. Or we would have 3 of them in our deck. 1 Rage Imp. You're not dazed. 1 Rage Imp does it. And then we can drip fall it so it doesn't actually give us a weight of contrition. Put you at the front here. That was some really tricky maneuvering there. Toss a Pyre Chomper down here for fun, I guess. We are going to get 1 garbage in our deck. Okay. How are we doing otherwise? That's a lot of welder helpers. Weight of contrition. You are dying. That's good news. We can Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp does not do enough. Welder Helper does enough. That we're actually killing the front unit. We're still going to get 1 more garbage in our deck, but that's life. Sometimes you just get garbage. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, we want the last Spike Driver Colony. We can put it in the back so it does the most damage possible. Hit you for 345. This does give that's actually not that good. Let's just give you more. Let's give you more armor. You're gonna be our hope here. And that's it. Okay. So now we should have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, that's all we want. We want to wait till they're upgraded before we get more of them. I think this is just better. 133. And continue to stack on your... Oh, let's see, what's your damage at right now? We might want to send you up to the front because of your burnout. That seems good. Now we just need an Impalate to guarantee it, but I think we're already killing him. Ooh, we're not. It's close. Luckily, we can stun him for 1 turn. I don't think that does anything, though. Huh. Are we gonna die to him? 540. Man, you only having 2 is real rough. Dripfall doesn't do anything. None of you are at a damage threshold. Well, that's exactly 75, but yeah. Okay. It is what it is. Hold on. We're gonna go back. I think we can play that one a lot better. All we need to do is make sure we have enough health on one of the... well, we need to actually probably put Lady of the House at the bottom rather than the top and do triple Train Steward at the top. That would really be the more sensible setup. Get you down there, that's fine. Up there, and you here. Okay. You down here. Impalate. Toss you up here. And start raging. We still want rage imps. Huh. I think we do this. Then it comes right back. Put you here. Give you armor. And rage. Okay. Put you up front. Put some rage in there. Get you. Continue. Let's give you armor. We can get rage up here as well. That's daze. Both of them are dying. That's pretty good. Continue to stack there. And I think we still want to put a Rage Imp in there. Get you up front. You are Weight of Contrition. We can bring back Lady of the House. And what do we want to do here? Give you 10 armor so that they're killing you, you're not losing any damage shield. And I think still scale up your damage and armor. Let's get rid of this. You're dying, which is good news. We can toss another Fledgling Imp in here. Give it 10 armor. I kind of like the idea of drip falling you down as well. Are you quick? You are quick. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's drip fall you down and start stacking more rage up here. Like that. Cool. Alright, how many do we have of those? We have 2. 3. So we need to do one more. Now we want it in the back. That adds a lot of damage. Wow. Putting you up front. Adding armor there does not make sense. Let's add just more armor here. Or you know what? Let's add armor onto you. And move you to the front. You're still killing everything before. But you're definitely a better one to have near the front there. And we can put you in here as a backup. Something like that. There's no way that... I don't think there's any way that it gets through the second floor. Our second floor is really strong, especially if we get a trip fall and can bring something down. Oh wow, it's actually getting through the second floor. That's amazing. You're at 33 right now. So that's not going to make a huge difference here. Putting the queen up front. No, we want all the hits. So then we just toss this onto you. And we should be fine. Perfect. Okay. So much better. Last stand. Could be really good with permafrost on it. Now I think we need draw. Ember could become a problem though. Unless we get an Ember Imp. Okay, how many do we have? We only have 2 in our deck. That's interesting. Oh, because we played one at the end and then... Yeah, okay. So getting 4 is going to be a little tricky. I think we can go more unit upgrades, or is it spell upgrades? I think... We have a lot of train stewards to upgrade. In terms of spells, making a lot of things cheaper would be really good though. So let's do that. We might get a really good artifact as well. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Or spells, I think it's units. We can try to trim. Do we get holdover on one of our Impalates? That's gotta be right. That's so much damage every turn. And then let's make molded free. Memento Mori, probably. Cheaper. And remove, minus this again, make it 1 cost. Let's remove more of the... Do we remove Dripfall? Is Dripfall really that good for us? I'm not sure. I'm not certain how to do this. Let's see if we get the explosive now. We didn't. Okay, I guess we go all in, but we can't kill the imps. That's the problem. I think we are going to get too many imps. Let's do royalty instead. Scale up the queen a little bit better. Umbra Stone. Umbra Stone on the queen, as she's scaling up with all the imps in front of her, could be really strong. But man, we're gonna have a lot of imps. Alright, let's try it. Problem is we just don't have the space for everything. We need to get rid of a lot of units. This is actually good. It means that units are more likely to die, which is kind of what we want. And we need to remember, we need to have 4 of the Spike Driver colonies in our deck by the end. Okay, so who do we want Endless on? Let's put Endless on Shartel Queen. Up top. Get Wickless Tycoon. Blast with one of those. I think we get a Train Steward down here. Oh, we can actually bring it back right away. Let's do that. Kill it again. And I think we put the train steward actually in the back. Maybe we put a train steward up here. You know what we can do? That. Just to get it out of the way. Okay, so we want you here to actually die and do damage. We want you up front. Then we'll get you in there. Let's get the Pyre Chomper. Blast him. And I think we just stack you for like the late game. Okay. You're gonna die. That's good news. You're also dying, which is not so good news. What can we molded? A molting imp. I actually really like this, that it guarantees it's gonna die every turn. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can get enough rage and damage to kill this fool without having to use... Maybe we can't do it without having to use Impalate. That's okay though. We can use Impalate. You're doing just fine. Let's get you in the second position. You. And let's put you also here. We could Welder Helper, but I don't know. I think we just want Rage Imps up there. Okay, so now we have 3 Spike Driver colonies. We need a 4th one. So we need you to have Endless. Then everything's dying here. That's really good news. Let's get Rage on everything here. Let's Drip Fall what? This Train Steward maybe behind, but then we can't play the Lady of the House back. I think we keep it there. Let's Drip Fall you. And get a Pyre Chomper who's gonna die. And a Queen's Imp that's there. Okay, how are we doing here? You're dying, that's good. We can even give you March of Shields. But I think better would be to do March of Shields. Let's go down here. So we're gonna do Welder Helper. March of Shields to bring it to the front. Fledgling Imp to increase all their damage. We can Impalate this fool. Memento Mori, the next one, if we want. Or Memento Mori you. So that you're all dying. And we have 1, 2, and this is going to put another one in our deck. So that should be enough. Okay. Now we're in kind of a weird position where we will play Impalate. That's guaranteed. Let's do Fledgling Imp, Fledgling Imp. Get you armor. Get armor on you. Not really sure what's the best way to play this out. So I think it is Fledgling Imp, Molting Imp. Get you up front. Hit you for 300. And Fledgling Imp again here. Seems okay. Okay, how are we doing? Impelate. What can we bring back? We could bring back Lady of the House, but it doesn't fit. Could bring back a Train Steward, but it doesn't fit. I think let's do the... doesn't really matter. Welder Helper. Plus you up front. And honestly, none of this matters because we're just going to blast him with a... this anyway. Let me just check our deck. We have now 1, 2, 3. We need one more. We can't fit it. Well. Battering Ram. No, I think we skip all this. Raging Armor is kind of interesting, but I think we play it very similar. And the idea is we just need to get a lot of Impalates onto Seraph throughout the fight. But it's a really weird one. Duplicate Impalate, the holdover Impalate. Well, let's put holdover on the other Impalate. -1 cost to the Last Stand. Let's see what relics we get. If it's summon abilities trigger twice is really good. For Flicker's Liquor might be interesting, but I kind of want to like just get rid of stuff. Let's minus a cost again to... let's do it onto the Trample Stone now. And... is that right? Is that better than Flicker's Liquor? Because getting rid of some of these Queen's Imps would be really good. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what's the right play here. Let's try to re-roll, see if we get something better. This might be kind of useful. I don't really know. I think we just remove. Let's remove... what are the least useful things in our deck? Let's get rid of a couple of the bad Train Stewards. Let's get rid of a Queen's Imp. One more Queen's Imp and then be done. Okay. So, spell-wise, we're probably going to lose at least one Impalate. But maybe we can work around it and try to keep them around for a while. Okay, so we do... how do we want to do this? We want to do... Shardtail Queen. Welder Helper up front. Spike Driver Colony. Lady of the House. No, Lady of the House here. The Trample Stone. And Impalate. Cool, cool. Okay. Fledgling Imp. Up front. Another Fledgling Imp up front. Or, yeah, another Fledgling Imp up front. Now everything's dying. Wickless Tycoon. Here. Molting Imp. Memento Mori just to get it out of the deck. And then Impalate, Impalate. Put you in the back here. Okay. Get rid of you. Blast you with this. It's really good. Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp. And we don't impalate. Cool. Okay. All of them are dying. That's actually okay. We can put... Do we have something that consumed already? We do. We put the Impish Scholar in to block the hit. No, it's actually not even blocking a hit. It's just alive there. But I actually like this one being able to come back later. Wow, okay. So then we put Umberstone on you. We can... keep this imp alive. And that's it for now. That's awesome. So now we got 2 of them dead. Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp. Yeah, these guys are scaling. These are scaling guys. Alright, let's get you up here. Yeah. Or that. Huh. How are you guys doing? Not great. But we can drip fall and impalate. I gotta think that's the right play here. If we drip fall you now, then we can put you up to the front later with March of Shields. So let's do that. Let's drip fall you now. We don't March of Shields you yet. We get you in here. Then, do we accept this damage? It's 15 damage. Let's just impalate it. Give you 10 armor and stack you up. Okay. So now we want... We don't want to do that quite yet. We want you to take another hit. 5. Yeah, it's going to be nuts if once we get it. It's in our discard right now. I think it's... Do we already move you to the front? Give you armor. Give you rage. Get you up here. And then ideally we can drip fall these other guys down later. Okay, there's one. We have to keep the drip fall. That's basically mandatory. So let's we'll take the 1 damage here. That's not a big deal. Let's molded. I guess we get back the lady of the house. Doesn't really matter. You need to come down. Put you in the back. Get you out here. And I guess we can get rid of it because we can't fit anything else anyway. Okay, now we're here. We did not get it, but I'm pretty sure drip falling you gets the kill. Or at least gets us really close. And then we can also impalate. So let's bring you down. That's pretty close. Really close. Put a rage imp in the back. All these guys are endless. That's hilarious. All right, let's see how it goes. Not getting last stand was a little bit sad. All right, how we doing? Dead. Okay, that was it. Not exactly how I was thinking that run was gonna go. But it worked. So no complaints. That was certainly a weird run. Alright, what are we doing next? Let's do next combination. I think it's a Wildington. And we get... So now we need to do Wildington and Umbra. Yeah, that was a real weird one. Wildington, Umbra, and I think we go Shade Splitter over Plink. Ooh, Razor Sharp Edge is great. We can go for a Gorger. Let's get a Gorger on one floor and then Wellington on another. It's interesting. There's not really any other incants that fit together with that, so let's go Sweep and Root. And we have our Wildington as cleanup crew, but really focus on the Gorger. And now we want it to have Quick as the upgrade. Are we okay with 9 damage for 75 coins? I think that's okay. We're gonna go Umbra. We're gonna want to upgrade it. I think that's okay. And you will kill all of them, but I think we're gonna go down here. Yeah, we still do it. Pick you off. And we'll keep you in hand for now. It's interesting. Do it. We're gonna have no Ember, but once he dies, we'll have Ember. We're not getting a single hit off. This is awful. How are we doing? Not great. Let's get rid of you. Get you up here. Train Steward, please. Thank you. Are we just dead already? Let's try it again. Let's try that again. That was a really bad first fight. I think we can't play him on the bottom floor. And we sack you to reduce damage. Let's get you in there. Yeah, that was just awful. About as bad as you could imagine. Do it. Awake. Imagine if we'd played Awake earlier. We can chump block with morsels. Ooh. Something like this seems okay. And let's give you a ton of damage. That should do it. Probably can only play the Weight of Contrition, but yeah, okay. Yeah, Strangler needs to be the top unit every time. Ooh, Glimmer. No, we have AoE. We have AoE. We're fine. Another Razor Sharp Edge. I think we skip here. Pack morsels. And let's get Overgorger. Or something similar. Alright, Crucible Warden. It's not great, but it's okay. With Double Gorge, we want something. That certainly makes him better. And I think we're good. We'll go into the next fight. Getting him multi-strike is pretty good. It's much better on him than on Crucible Collector, multi-strike is. But I think Crucible Collector is in general a better unit. Yeah, but we're not on the Patient, are we, Narninian? He's actually really bad against the Seraph Temperament because he gets hit by all those multi-strike units. I'll play you in second position, put you in first position. And I think we still want to stack you and get the draw. So now you're killing almost everything in one hit. Now you would be killing everything in one hit. You're going to take a lot of damage, though, but I think that's just the cost of doing business here. Let's get you guys in there. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be strong enough. Let's just, we have to be very careful there. Let's just get you stronger. That should be good. Yeah, we're good. Even get this guy out of there. Increase your damage. Good luck, we're all counting on you. Alright, we're good. He's very beefy. Sharpen. Sharpen on Crucible Warden is interesting because then he has AoE. I think Steel Enhancer... No, I think we actually don't even want to muddy the deck that much. Yeah, I don't think we muddy the deck. I think we keep it as is. Space Prism's great, though. Because it gets used, it gets out, and then we can fit more morsels on that floor. What we want now is... Crucible Collector would be really good. Spell upgrades... I guess minus cost on Root Seeds, but I think let's go for a Collector. Martial Master is what I mean. Oh, serious? That's funny. We don't have any magic damage, but I also really don't want units to start on the middle floor. So I'm gonna skip and take the money. That's a lot of patience. What do we think? I think it's the Hellhorned. Alloy of the Ancients seems good. Alloy of the Ancients or Spike of the Hellhorn? Probably Alloy. Just as a way to increase tankiness. And then, what would be my preferred picks now? If we could get a one of the Animus to go with the... So have an Animus on the same floor as our Wildington, that'd be really good. It's kind of a weird one here. This might seem very strange. It probably is very strange. But just bear with me. If we do Morsel Master here, then I can chump block with 2. Nothing gets through here. I guess we put you up here. Let's get armor and root seeds. It's a really good time for this, actually. Then we go 1, 2. You having lifesteal is really good. You just getting Ember at all is good for you. And let's increase your damage again. Wow, okay, that's looking really good now. We can... You know what, I think... Still just give you damage shield, increase your damage, and toss you here. Pack morsels. Giving you more lifesteal is great. Let's give you more damage. We can root seeds. Block 2 hits here. Something like that. How are we doing? Not amazing yet, but let's see what we get under shades with our shade splitters here. You're healing all the damage, so I mean getting this on you makes the most sense. Then I think just giving you extra damage and get extra Ember for next turn. You have so much damage shield, you're gonna be just fine. And yeah, hit you for 5. Cool. That was really good. Furnace tap. Double sweeps? Capacity. So here's the build. The build is hold over on perils. Ideally now we get the upgrade that adds quick. We want unit upgrades. We hopefully will get a large stone on the Husk Hermit, so we can put Husk Hermit and Wildington on the same floor. They're killing everything together. Crucible Warden with Morsel Master. We add the Space Prism so that we can put 4 morsels on that floor at a time. And we get rid of all of our garbage units. So we start with Train Stewards. So we do a 2-floor setup. Extra health. on probably the Morsel Master. We don't need Endless on anything. Let's not get Damage Shield. Quick on Crucible Warden is okay. Hold on. Do we get Quick now? We don't yet. Maybe we don't get Quick at all. Let's hold out. Let's hold out. But I think we have a setup here that will work. Spell shield's fine. We don't do any spell damage. And we want the catch-all floor before the Crucible Warden. The Crucible Warden is literally the boss killer. That's it. Okay, so we play you on the bottom. Play you in the middle. Give you more damage. And we don't play Perils. Well, that's annoying. Let's get you in there. Put you up top. Get you more space. And just get rid of you. That's a lot of energy for next turn. A lot of ember, sorry, for next turn. This is interesting. Pack morsels. What do we get? Blocking 2 hits is not enough. We can block 1 hit though and still kill a lot of the units here. Let's get you in there. Let's give you Furnace Tap. Get you up in the top. Increase your damage. And toss this up here. I don't know if we're going to do enough to kill everything. Are we going to even kill anything? That's a good question. We are killing actually several things. Let's do Razor Sharp Edge, armor. Like that. We want to at least get some damage out here on these guys. Which is exactly what you're doing. And we're going to take a lot of damage from these, unfortunately. But I think we are killing. We have 12 damage shield. Yeah, we're definitely killing him. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. But we're living. And living is good. But whoo boy do we need spell upgrades. We skip. And again we skip. I don't think we need it. I think we oh, you know what? We should have. Yeah, you're right. That was a mistake. We'll have to fight another day, but let's get let's get yeah, that was a mistake. Whoops. Let's make root seeds free. Playing too fast. Hold over on perils. -1 on another root seeds. And we're good. Yeah, we should have gotten quick. And let's get rid of some cards. Mistakes and regret. But hopefully we can get lucky and pull a quick Wildington as the final upgrade. This is dangerous, but they don't actually move up a floor unless they kill stuff. Yeah, this is where quick would have been really good. We can already get rid of a lot of the damage there. Start stacking you up. We can't play you guys down here because you died to the sweep anyway. Put you there. We still want to do this, and then let's stack you as a backup. Okay. You guys in there. I wonder, does it make sense? Can we kill off stuff with the furnace tap? I don't know if he needs it. He's gonna have so much damage. It's Harpy. Ooh, Harpy's scary. We might need the multi-strike on him. Let's wait. We don't have to play it right away. I'm going to start increasing your damage, though, because we need to start killing off stuff. I think we actually do this just to make sure we have plenty of damage. How are we doing? Well, Awake certainly helps, keeping everything alive. Now we're on Relentless, or Brief Respite. Actually, I should be stacking you now. Putting all of the upgrades onto him. Because he is not long for this world. Oh, Sower of Sorrow. Okay, actually, we're fine. We have 18 damage shield. For some reason, I thought it was the Harpy. Yeah. Goodbye, sir. I think we still would have been fine against the Harpy as well, but that worked out pretty well. Okay, so we're not going to get stings, so let's skip. Healing spells being cheaper, draw one. We could fit the Wild with Custodian just on the top floor, or wherever we have something else, but I don't know if it's really worth it. We could take it. It's extra draw for the rest of the run. And I think we skip here as well. Yeah, I mean, the bottom floor is literally just there to keep them in stasis while we upgrade. Let's... I would like to double or get another furnace tap, but I think it's really important to actually upgrade him with quick. Give you extra health. Let's just give you extra health. Let's re-roll. Starting multi-strike is really good on you, but starting multi-strike is also really good on you because you're quick. Let's just give you extra health, give you generic health and damage, and we leave it like that. And then we need to do spells the rest of the time. Yeah, we'll get spells this way. Because we need to get, ideally, double stack on the furnace tap. Can we afford it? It's 2 cost base. 2 cost base, and then it's 3 cost if you upgrade it. Is that right? Yeah. What are you? Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay. We play spells. Okay, so we'll just wait. Or we played at the end. Razor Sharp Edge is excellent on you. Let's use Packed Morsels. Maybe we do this. so that we can play Space Prism, get more morsels out, put you down here. We can block a hit with a morsel. Because now we're like actually wrecking stuff pretty well. Hold over, increase damage, give you armor. Yeah, you're doing a lot. He's doing a lot of work. We can give you awake. Just keep stacking you full of damage. It's actually working out really well. I think this is the last one, and then we can start rolling. What do you spells? Okay, well let's stack you up then, so we're not increasing everything's cost. How are we doing? 760. That's pretty good. 900. More 900. We can put a Shade Splitter up front to block one of the hits and get another lot of damage. Yeah. Now he's getting real strong. Is there any way we can kill him with this guy? That'd be hilarious. I don't think we can. Even with 2 Shade Splitters, it wouldn't be enough. But we can do this. Yeah, it turns out quick is pretty good. That's right. I would have really liked it as the incant trigger, but it's fine. I mean, the last upgrade path on that Wild Intent is not bad. It gives him a massive amount of health. Kill him. Cool. You guys know this, right? You guys know how this works. With sweep. So, trample and sweep has one of the coolest interactions because the way that it works is all the carryover from killing the unit goes on to the next unit. And so with the multi-strike, we'll be able to have that hit multiple times. All the carryover will hit. Yeah, basically everything's gonna die from that one unit. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. I mean, probably Furnace Tap might have just been better, but it's so funny that I think it's worth showing off. Okay, we're doing spell upgrades. We need to get double stack on Furnace Tap. -1 to... Do you think it's better to do it on Awake now? Or do you think it's still Root Seeds? That's probably Awake. And we can minus the cost of one other thing. Let's get Awake to be 1 cost. It was pretty important in that last fight. Now we get the quick, but I think we're okay here. We'll take the extra health and damage. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to pick. I wanted to pick the top one. Okay, we get slightly better pyre damage, depending on how much gold we have. And I don't think that there is a trial that we wouldn't take. Enemies appear on each floor. It's kind of scary, but I think we take it anyway. It means 30 damage to our pyre. We can block one of the hits here. We're gonna get 1 garbage in our deck every turn. which is certainly going to be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Let's get you. You. And I think, honestly, let's be patient. Make sure we don't accidentally screw ourselves over. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. We'll do it in slow-mo when we get to that point. Let's block with you. Stack your damage. Alright. Okay, here we go. So, good trample on you. Good perils. Good furnace tap. Now watch carefully. So let me explain what will happen. What happens is any excess damage. So like for example, this purifier has 10 HP. It's taking 35 damage. The 25 damage onto the purifier is going to carry back all the way to the front and hit the Gilded Wing. And then if it kills the Gilded Wing, it'll carry itself onto the Steel Wing, which means that in total right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So if we do the math, it's 35 times 4 times 6, 840 total damage from this guy, because every single point of damage hits a unit until everything is dead. So it's basically you multiply the damage that you're doing by the number of units on the floor. It's absolutely nuts. So you can really scale exponentially depending on how many units are stuck there. So we'll watch it again slow-mo. You see all those extra numbers up there every time he's hitting? That's the carryover from the other hits. Now, it didn't end up being as much because units were dying in between, so there wasn't as much to carry over. But it's absolutely, it can be absolutely nuts depending on how much damage you're able to put out. But it's just really good. Nothing survives. I don't understand why they did it that way. It's a very strange way to code that interaction, but it's absolutely hilarious. All right, how are we gonna do here? Giving you the armor, root seeds. Honestly, we're gonna be fine because this guy has damage shield, and he only does 1 hit for each damage shield. We're killing him anyway. It's not even close. Yeah. Yeah, the looping is what's really weird. I agree with you, Narnine. I think it's very strange, but I mean, we take it, right? I don't think we want root. Excavation eruption? Nah, I think we're good. What we want now is to duplicate the furnace tap. And oh, but we wanted unit upgrades. But well, it's okay. We'll take the, or sorry, we wanted the spell upgrades, but we'll take that much. Multi-strike? No. Morsel Miner on each floor is interesting. Apply damage shield to the first front from the unit is also kind of interesting. One of the problems we're going to have... No, actually we're going to be just fine because Wildington will never get hit by one of the backline units because of the Husk Hermit. That's a fair point, actually. But I kind of want to go for what else there could be behind. Let's see what else there is. Okay, they were all pretty bad. We'll do the healing. Does damage. It's good for the one time we play Awake. Oh, the unit upgrade. Ah. That actually does make a lot of sense. Let's get rid of... I think it's a Shades? No, I think it's a Root Seeds. An expensive Root Seeds. That's all we can do. We should be okay because the rage on the rage on the furnace taps is what's going to carry us, because we need to get kills, or sorry, we need to be able to deal with the sap, and in order to get sap we need to start stacking damage. Hopefully the bottom floor is the restricted floor. It's the middle floor. You start off, what's the initial sap? 3? It's going to be a little bit of a problem to start with until we can play the furnace tap. Yay, 1 damage. Let's block with a morsel. And we'll take 15. Okay. So priority here is furnace tap. We have to play it, like otherwise we just die. Give you Perils of Production as well. Put you there. Space Prism. And it's Awake. And extra damage. And now we can't play anything until we get the other Perils of Production. Which is unfortunate because that means we can't play the Umberstone right away. But it's okay. We will survive. Giving you Morsel Excavator is really good. Giving you more damage shield is fine. The fact that he sapped the morsel is hilarious. Okay, so now we can do this, and now we're completely fine. We can't play Wildwood Custodian. We get sad, but it's whatever. Okay. No more leaks. Get you out here. Give you more morsels. Cool. I think we're in a good spot now. Just keep stacking you up. It's starting to get problematic. I wonder if we, instead of putting Trample on you, we put it onto the Crucible Warden. Because I don't think we need it. You're going to do so much damage anyway. And let's give you armor and more damage. But making sure that we don't get any more leaks is really important. How are we doing? Pretty good. I think we're gonna definitely put a morsel in front to get one more hit off, maybe? Is it actually gonna get a hit? That's the question. Let's do the math. Okay, so 70 plus 25, so 90. You're gonna do minus 20 instead of minus 30. Then you're gonna do minus 30. Then you're gonna do minus 30. Then you're gonna do minus 20 and 10. It doesn't make a difference. So we just put both of them up here. And we kill him with the Crucible Warden. So we need to do 500 damage. That seems completely reasonable. Probably should have seen what we else could have gotten. But we have 21 damage shield. That's 7 hits at the current tick. We're already killing him. And we were going to get 2 more damage shield. Excellent. So another kind of weird one, but it went really well. Like that, I don't think you've ever seen a Husk Hermit doing so much work. That was pretty fun. The big boss, Husk Hermit. That puts us to win streak level 6. Our win streak at 6, which is good. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more crowns to get. Yeah. Weldington is... Wildington is strange. Wildington with the Ember Drain package can be really good if he has quick already and then he gets his multi-strike. Wildington can be really good if you get quick, multi-strike, and sweep all together. But it's a very strange champion. I think it's on paper looks like one of the strongest, but then in reality, I feel like it's not a carry. I don't know. I mean, Woken's kind of the same though. The Sentient is kind of the same. The Sentient is not your you don't build around the Sentient. The Sentient is to enable another unit who ends up doing most of the damage. Even if you do full rejuves, on Come to 25, you cannot do a full rejuve and have a legitimate win with the Sentient by itself in most cases. So you need a support unit to make it work. So I feel like that's kind of the same with both Awoken champions. The other one is the Queen, right? The Shartail Queen is also heavy support. You don't really try to make it the carry. The Hornbreaker Prince, it depends. Hornbreaker Prince is typically a carry, but can also be a support depending on how you set it up. Tethys is almost always the carry, except Conduit. Then Tethys is a support. Soulguard is a weirdly bizarre. Both Umbra, so Penumbra is your carry in almost every time you play it. Primordium is a support, but like the strongest support. Nothing beats Primordium in terms of just pure scaling. If you get Primordium and Furnace Tap, you win. I mean, maybe that's exaggerating, but it's hard to lose when you have Primordium and Furnace Tap. If you don't take Superfood, you're being ridiculous, and then you get Furnace Tap and you just win. But and then Little Fate, I would say both of them can be carries, and there's either carry Little Fade, and then there's oh yeah, that's right. That is something you have to be careful about with Primordium, is that the Superfood does affect negatives as well. But anyway. All right, well, that's going to be it for us today. Got a good set of runs in, so doubled our streak from 3 to 6. We're not quite over my best streak so far. I think my best streak ever was 8, if I remember right. Yep. But if we do the same next couple of days, we should easily surpass 8. And then, yeah, a decent daily challenge run in the top 50, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Name of the day has been Big Buddy with an extra D. You can also call me Nate. You can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next Monster Train Daily Show. See you later.